You know what, homies? I'm about to do it. I'm feeling this video so much. Let's just sing the theme song. You know what time it is.
Animations, it kinda feels like I'm on vacation when I see a vid from MSA about a girl who's gone completely insane. But we'll still laugh and scream and cry and be glad that we don't have their lives. So come along, enjoy the ride, and let's watch some MSA tonight.
Let's just get right into it.
Mom forgot to name me! Unbelievable! Mother, how could you not name me? You had one job, Mother!
Mother, when a baby's born, you have one job, and it's to name the baby. Mom was just like, I put in all that work, I ain't doing nothing else. Anyways, is the video gonna have anything to do with that? I don't know, but is that not the beauty of MSA? Yes, it is. I agree. Thank you for saying it. People, make sure you subscribe to MSA. They did all the hard work on this animation. We're just here being goofy, but let's go. robertidk, MSA, 3, 2, 1.
Please, leave me alone. Mom ran down the dark corridor looking for a place to hide, turning every doorknob that she came to. Finally, a door gave way and she crouched in a corner.
Being chased by a demon?
Too late. Stay away from me. Stay away.
Hey, I'm Anastasia. My friends call me Anna, but my parents call me...
Anastasia. Yo, MSA starts their videos at 100 these days. I don't watch MSA super often, so when I jump in and I see like a drastic change, it's so interesting. They literally start the video and Mom is being chased by a demon. Is that really how we're starting this? Okay, Anastasia, you've got my attention.
I'm Anastasia. My friends call me Anna, but my parents call me...
Stay away from me.
Or...
Leave me alone.
Aww.
Okay, I was being a little dramatic at the start of the video. Mom wasn't actually scared. This is how it really played out.
Mommy, can you read me a bedtime story?
Please, leave me alone. Go ask your dad.
Daddy, look, I was outside playing
Literally,
and I stepped
leave me
in
alone.
the poop. See?
No, stay away from me.
My nanny looked after me mostly because my parents were
Why have a
super busy
child
with their
then?
careers, and she always called me Miss. So I thought my real name was Stay Away From Me. It wasn't until my first day of kindergarten that I found out I was wrong.
What? Okay, so right out of the gate, one thing that is nice is that we're already touching on the video title. Because a lot of the time, we get like 8 minutes into the video and then we're like, oh, I kind of get why the video was called that. But this one, they're doing it right away. Much appreciated. Homie really thought her name was Leave Me Alone. Now that says crazy. Why have a child if you dislike it that much? That's horrible. What horrible parenting. This goes with pets as well, but even more so for kids. If you are not going to care deeply for a living creature that you are taking care of, don't have that creature in your life. Don't buy that pet. Don't have that kid. Come on, people.
It wasn't until my first day of kindergarten that I found out I was wrong.
And what's your name, sweetie?
Stay away from me?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
What did you say?
Away from me.
Next thing I knew, my parents and I were sitting in the principal's office. Sure, I got into trouble, but at least my parents used my name more after that.
Wow.
And when I was 4, something amazing happened. My sister Isabella was born, and she was beautiful.
Oh, I have the most beautiful daughter anyone
What
could
about
ask
your other
for.
one?
I was so bummed by what she said that I stuck my tongue out at her. But I got over it soon enough. I finally had someone to play with. Or so I thought. You see, Mom didn't want me near Isabella. Shoo, go away. But one night, Isabella couldn't sleep and was screaming at the top of her lungs.
Say, leave
Crawled
me
into the bed
alone!
and began to sing her lullabies. And soon enough, she was sleeping peacefully. I felt like the best big sister ever. But we never had a shot at getting close because of the way my parents treated us. They were
Aw.
less busy with work now and spent all their time fawning over Isabella and spoiling her while completely ignoring me.
What the
I
heck?
see in the mirror, I see 2 beautiful girls with unlimited potential. Anna, how long have you been standing here?
2 beautiful girls and 1 stinky pants. 1 stinky pants Magoo. Mother. 2 incredible young women with all the potential in the world. And then stinky pants Anna. So crazy to have all 3 in one room.
Anna, how long have you been standing here?
I was here first, brushing my hair. You didn't even see me?
They'd whisked Isabella off to the mall.
Well, I didn't even see you because you literally disappeared from the frame at the last second.
You didn't even see me?
Yeah, no, I didn't see you because the frame randomly changes at the end. No wonder she didn't see you. You have an invisibility cloak, boss.
They'd whisk Isabella off to the mall or spa, and one time they even took her to Paris while I was stuck with a neighbor and her 9 cats.
That's better than
It bothered me a lot
Paris.
at first, but eventually I just kinda got used to it. But my parents were slowly turning Isabella into a monster
no.
who bullied them and threw a fit anytime she didn't get her way. She would try to boss me around too, but I mostly wouldn't give in, which didn't sit too well with her. Like this one time when I was in 5th grade, I was eating spaghetti and she turned to me with a weird look in her eyes.
Spaghetti and worms taste the same, don't you think? Well,
What?
My stomach churned and I looked on my plate, and sure enough, there were worms mixed together
Wait,
with my
what?
spaghetti.
I thought she was just doing like, if you have like pudding in your mouth and someone's like,
Hey, remember manure? Remember poop? Remember that?
and you're like, hey, don't say that while I'm eating my pudding. You know, I thought it was just gonna be one of those. Actual worms, horrible.
When I looked on my plate, and sure enough, there were worms mixed together with my spaghetti. Ew.
Somebody touching my spaghetti!
It was a harmless prank. Every time Isabella did something to me, they would make excuses for her and brush it off. Even the time she cut my head out of all the family pictures.
What?
She's too young to know what she's doing.
She's just having fun. Lighten up.
The weekend before middle school, I bought this super cute outfit for my first day, and I couldn't wait to put it on. But when I was getting ready, I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh no,
That
what's
is,
Isabella
until I
gonna do?
entered the kitchen, and there sat Isabella in my outfit.
Isabella, that's mine. It looks better on me. I look like a doll.
I rushed over to Isabella and tried
look like
to
a
pull my
dingus.
outfit off of her when Mom dragged me away.
Anna, what are you doing to your little sister?
I want her to take off my clothes. Oh, is that what you want? You should have said it nicely.
What?
She took a pair of scissors and cut herself out of the dress.
Demon! Ladies and jellyfish, we have ourselves a demon. If I ever have daughters when I'm older, I will never allow this kind of behavior. I will never allow this. Oh my gosh, these conniving little girls. Little girls can be so mean to each other, it is insane. If I ever have daughters. Yeah, man, some behavior like that, if it happens once and never again. I am not allowing that. How will I punish them? How will I make sure of that? You're not allowed to subscribe to robertidk. You're not allowed to watch robertidk. I'm just kidding. When I have kids, they will not want to watch robertidk. They'll hear enough of my ramblings at home.
She took a pair of scissors and cut herself out of the dress.
Oh my God, you're such a psycho. Mom, aren't you gonna say anything?
Yes, if you knew how to share your
Oh
things, you could
my
both enjoy them. But
gosh.
now look at what you made your sister do.
What you made your sister do?
Pull my hair out. There was no winning against this brat when she had some magic spell cast on my parents. As I grew older, I just avoided my family as much as I could and faded into the background. I decided to focus on what I loved best, singing, and I became quite good at it. But I only realized exactly how good I was when I was 16. 2 months before high school started, I'd taken up a small gig at a cafe to sing occasionally, and when I was done, a stunning lady approached me.
Hi, I'm Gigi. You have a beautiful voice. I'd like to sign you up as a singer.
What? You want me?
Sign
Yes,
you up
I
as a singer.
could make you a star.
It was an offer I couldn't refuse.
Man, does that ever happen these days? Back in the early 2000s, and just any time before, it would be like record label scouts would go to local bars and local coffee shops and just hear the people performing and be like,
Oh my gosh, you're so good. I am going to make you a superstar.
now people just have to make like 10,000 TikToks of them like awkwardly like lip syncing to their own song, and then hopefully a label notices them from that. I don't know. How do record labels actually find musicians these days? How does that happen?
It was an offer I couldn't refuse. I gave Gigi my address, and when she arrived at my house later that evening, my parents were quite surprised, and Isa looked so jealous.
Yup.
Why would you want to sign her up?
Because she's talented.
But her looks.
Oh my.
To look the part.
What do you mean altered?
By the time my people are done with
What? What?
You won't even recognize
What?
yourself, kiddo.
What? That's the most horrible thing. What? I mean, I guess, okay, maybe she's talking about a makeover. Like, a makeover is fine. You know, stuff where you're not, like, physically altering. I mean, like, when I first heard that, I thought she was saying, like, just plastic surgery everywhere. And just like, yeah, your face is kind of whack, but hey, let's put $60,000 into it and see what this person with a knife can do. That would be not as good. But if it's just a normal makeover, then cool, whatever, do your thing. I love, yeah.
The following week, I went to the studio with Gigi, and I felt like I was in a dream. And after rehearsals, Gigi's makeup artists took over, and
makeup,
she was
okay.
right. I barely recognized myself. I looked amazing. When I got home, Mom
Looks like a
looked
cartoon
shocked.
to me.
Oh my God, Anna, you look stunning. My heart flipped with excitement. Did my
no.
mother just
What
give
is Isabella
me
gonna
a
do?
compliment?
All right. Here we go. Prediction time. Prediction time. I don't know who is going to come to save the day in the end of this video, but I sure know. Okay, wait.
I have to go deeper.
Okay. Isabella's obviously gonna be super jealous. She's going to try to sabotage her at every turn, but then eventually someone even more evil than her is going to try to sabotage Anna, and then Isabella's actually gonna save the day, and then they're gonna become friends and get along. Maybe. That's my prediction.
Did my mother just give me a compliment?
Whoa.
As stunning as a chicken in a jumpsuit.
Later that week, Mom took me shopping.
What?
In fact, over the next 2 weeks,
What a
Mom and I
horrible
spent
mother.
a lot of time together.
Oh,
we went to
no.
spas, dinners, and we even spent a day in Paris. I picked up a few things there for Isabella, but when I
Oh,
went to
that's
give it to
nice.
her, she dumped everything on my head.
You think you're better than me because of this music gig? Your days are numbered.
Yes,
witch.
actually.
Did my baby's sister just threaten me? I was too busy to think too much about what Isabella said. I worked hard and released my first
Yay,
album. and by
Forever
the time
by
I started high school, I
Anastasia.
was already famous.
OMG, her skin is flawless.
She's such an amazing singer. I can carry your books around, but life just has to give me lemons.
Oh my gosh. Good job, buddy. Good job. Listen, I would say randomly offering to carry a girl's books, if they're not physically struggling, is pretty goofy and lame. But hey, I mean, listen, if Ariana comes in your school with that voice, I mean, maybe I'll carry a book or two. Come on. Just kidding. It would have to be Carly Rae Jepsen.
I can carry your books around, but life just had to give me lemons.
What?
And this lemon was Mandy, the meanest
A more
and
evil
richest
person.
girl in school.
Yep.
She transferred to our school the year before and was the most popular girl around. But clearly, I dethroned her now because I
Yikes.
had way more fans and social media followers than her, and she just couldn't handle it.
She will try to
Others may have
sabotage Anna, and
forgotten
Isabella
how
will
ugly you really are. But
save her.
I'll never forget, and I'll make sure the others don't either. I tried to ignore her and just enjoy my newfound fame. But of course, Mandy did everything to ruin it. This one time after gym class, she filled my body wash with oil.
Oh my
Another time,
gosh.
she filled my bag with live frogs.
She should
that
be
went crazy in the
expelled.
science lab. She was a lunatic.
How did tell the principal? She should be expelled for this. Legitimately. Like, you're gonna get expelled for that. Okay. Yeah, here's what's gonna happen, I think Mandy is going to try to sabotage her in some way. Well, she already is, but she will do something super evil, and then Isabella will be the one to save the day, and then they're happy sisters in the end. Yay! Oh, real quick, homies. Real quick. Worst boss battle of all time. I cannot stand this boss. This is one of my favorite games of all time, but this has to be one of my least favorite boss fights in any video game ever created. Absolutely dreadful.
She was a lunatic. And then one afternoon, while walking through the mall, I saw Mandy and
Oh, boy.
Isabella together.
Oh, boy.
Mandy was shoving a dress into Isabella's hand and looking over her shoulder.
Oh, boy.
Wait, was she trying to get Isabella to shoplift? I stormed over to them immediately. Mandy, what are you doing with my sister?
Mind your business, Anna. She's my friend and way better than
Oh
you.
my gosh.
She can't be that good if she's trying to get you to steal clothes. You're coming with me. But Isa bit my arm hard and ran off.
What?
Stay away from my sister, Mandy. But after that, I'd see the two of them together all the time. If they wanted to run their own Anastasia hate club, then fine.
We can't let you in because you're not a member of the club. Yo, we got Club SpongeBob over here.
The No Anna Club. This is the club where we hang out in the tree and do essentially nothing but talk about how much we don't like Anna Anna. We could be spending our lives doing things that are actually fun to do, but we are so unhappy that we just spend all of our time thinking about how much we don't like Anna. It's super fun, and we hate ourselves.
Have fun, girls. Have fun. You do your thing.
If they wanted to run their own Anastasia hate club, then fine. I had better things to focus on.
Yeah.
Like my very first concert that Gigi has arranged to boost album sales. On the night of the concert, my family came to support me, and I was so excited. I grabbed the mic and stepped onto the stage confidently, and I was totally owning it.
Sweet.
Everything was going great until someone from the crowd screamed and pointed at the chandelier above me, which was falling down. One of my guitar players threw himself at me and managed to get me out of the way seconds before the chandelier crashed on stage. Before I could even process what had happened, Gigi whisked me away to get me checked up at the hospital. But as I was leaving, I spotted Mandy's face in the crowd. I couldn't get rid of the thought that
Mandy
she
should be
had
in
something
jail.
to do with this incident. But would she go this far?
Okay. First, we started Mandy, the general demon, should be expelled from the school. But now we're talking jail time. That is, I can't say what that is. It's an attempted... I can't say it. Yeah, Mandy, I hope Mandy is behind bars at the end of this video. I will not be satisfied until Mandy is behind bars. You know what else I won't be satisfied until you do? You boop that like button and that subscribe button. And make sure after this video that you are caught up on all of the other MSA videos we've done. I won't be satisfied until you booped the buttons and caught up on your viewing. Okay, let's continue with the lunatic.
Couldn't get rid of the thought that she had something to do with this incident. But would she go this far? She was acting like a lunatic lately, but I had no proof, and it would be useless confronting her. A few days later, I came across the opportunity of a lifetime. There was one spot open in the most prestigious music college, and they'd be visiting the school in 3 months to hold auditions. I just had to get that scholarship. You can drool
why does she
on
need
that
that?
spot all you want, but it's mine.
Why? Wait, if you're a superstar, why do you need to go to a prestigious music school? Why do you need to go to a music school? Aren't you literally already famous and successful? Has any like millionaire musician ever blown up and then gone to music school? I don't think that's ever happened in the history of forever. Your labels just get like, they want you working as much as possible when you're a teen pop star. They literally don't want to waste a second of your young life. Yeah, Anna, I think you're good. I mean, hey, if you want to go to school, if you want to spend more time in school, do your thing, be my guest.
I just had to get that scholarship. You can drool on that spot all you want, but it's mine. Gosh, why was the world always putting Mandy and me against each other? She played the piano, and she was good. Like Beethoven good.
Wow.
I couldn't let her win this. I threw myself
It's a
into
shame
practice.
she has
After
horns
rehearsals
growing
with
out of
Gigi,
her head.
I'd stay back in the studio and practice for my big day. One evening, while I was walking home from practice, I was passing by the bakery when I saw Mandy stuff 2 loaves of bread under her jacket and sneak out of the bakery. Mandy was
what is
the
she
richest girl in
doing?
school. Why was she stealing food?
Wait a minute. Was she capping? Is she not the richest girl in school? Is the major plot twist going to turn out that all along it was Cap? All along it was Cap? Well, then how did you get all those frogs? Huh, Mandy?
Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
How'd you get all those frogs? That's what I want to know. Also, this is definitely the turning point of the entire video. Whatever is about to happen is quite clearly the turning point of this entire plot. So I'm very ready for this.
Why was she stealing food? I followed Mandy until she went into the bad part of town. The houses were small and shabby, and I watched as she entered one of them. What on earth? I needed to know what was happening. So I walked up to the door and was about to knock when I heard a familiar voice. Isabella? I told you already. I'm done with this. I'm not doing your homework, shoplifting, or going out of my way to be your puppet.
Wait, what?
Isabella was making Mandy do stuff?
What?
Feeling shocked, I pulled out my phone, opened the door by an inch, and started recording. What I heard next made my head spin.
You'll do as I say, or I'll spill your filthy little secret all over the internet.
I am so sick and tired of this.
All right, okay, I was completely wrong. My theory was completely wrong. Very cool. Wow, I feel so smart now. Curses. foiled again by our good pals over at MSA. Okay, so yeah, Isabella is the true demon. Mandy perhaps doesn't have horns growing out of her head, and she's getting blackmailed. Where could this possibly go?
I am so sick and tired of this. Tell everyone, I don't care.
You, the oh-so-popular Mandy, not caring what people think? Are you really comfortable with people knowing that your father is rotting in jail for fraud, while you and your mother are left with nothing and living in this rat hole? I find that hard to believe, given how hard you've been trying to keep up appearances in school.
I've done everything you've asked me to do since you read my diary and discovered my secret.
What?
You made me tamper with the chandelier at Anna's concert.
Yeah, she's just like, is that really how you talk when you're talking about a crime that you did? She's literally having what she thinks is a private conversation, but she's still saying, you made me do this crime, and this one, and this one, and this one, and wow, I sure hope I'm not being recorded right now, because that would be really bad.
This is 4K! How did they get you at 4K?
Okay, first of all, I have very strong feelings on this. Mandy cares that much about appearing rich when her family's going through a hard time? To me, I can't wrap my head around that. Listen, I mean, I guess I've never been like in poverty, but like, I feel like I wouldn't care about people knowing that I wasn't rich. Like, what, she used to be rich and now she's not, and so the secret is that she's not still rich. Like, I don't know, man. I haven't been in like that situation, but like, I don't know, guys. I just think being perceived as wealthy is such an unimportant thing. Like, I literally do not care how much like money I am perceived to have. I think that's a really weird thing that people do. And I know a lot of people who do it. This shirt was like 20 bucks and this tie was like 20 bucks. These are not real rings. These are, well, I mean, they are real in that they exist, but they were each like 15 bucks. The people who care that much about like other people thinking they're wealthy, I just can't wrap my head around it, dude. Like, you gotta find a more positive like way to live life and, you know, think of yourself and have self-esteem, because that's not important, dude. Taking care of yourself and your family is the most important thing, and money is a big part of being able to do that, of course, but who cares what anyone thinks, dude?
You made me tamper with the chandelier at Anna's concert. She could have gotten seriously hurt. I should have never agreed to do it. It's been giving me nightmares.
Aw,
But if you don't do as I
Mandy.
say, I'll tell everyone what you did. Oh yes, I recorded it, and then you'll go meet Daddy in jail.
Do your worst, Isabella. I don't care. I watched in horror as Isabella picked up a bat and raised it
What?
at Mandy. I flung open the
Are
door
you
and
kidding
lunged
me?
at Isabella,
Yes,
knocked
get
the bat
him!
from her hand and
Get
pinned her to the
him!
ground.
Get off, you ugly jerk!
You
Did
ugly
you
jerk.
completely lose your mind?
What have I ever
Yes.
done to hurt you? How could my own sister hate me so much?
Demon
Because
horns.
you overshadowed my life. You should have never been in the picture, and I'd do anything
She was
to
born
bring
before you,
down.
dingus!
Isabella lunged at me with a scream.
Entering the picture, she was literally around before you. You complete dingleberry. Do you have any brain in your head? In your head here, do you have brain? Or no? I'm thinking no to the brain thing. Absolute dingus magoo. Unbelievable.
Isabella lunged at me with a scream, but the commotion had attracted the attention of some neighbors who came running in and held Isabella.
Good.
Someone called the police, who took her away kicking and screaming. I was
How
still
old is
reeling with
she?
shock when Mandy turned to me. You helped me? Why? We may have our differences, but I couldn't let Isabella blackmail you or hurt you. Thanks, Anna. No problem. That's what friends are for. Friends? Are we friends?
No
Maybe
way.
we could try.
No
Crazier things have
way.
happened. My parents' world turned upside down when I showed them Isabella's video. They decided to get Isabella evaluated.
And they were told that Isabella had some problems.
She was taken to a facility.
Yeah, I
to get the
wonder.
help-
I wonder who brought those problems on. It's not like she was raised in an absolutely atrocious environment with absolutely terrible parents who refuse to acknowledge the existence of their other child. No, surely it can't be that. Surely it has nothing to do with that. Idiots.
Isabella had some problems.
She was taken to a facility to get the help she needed. I've been pointing out Isabella's issues, but you've always just let them slide. If we'd gotten her help earlier, things might have been different.
Anna, we're sorry for not treating you both fairly. We're starting to see how our actions have affected you both.
Yeah.
We want to do better.
Yeah.
Can you forgive us?
It's gonna take some time, but maybe going to therapy together could help us improve as a family. Hearing this, my parents nodded their heads in agreement. At school, Mandy and I even smiled at each other. Finally,
Finally, the day of the big audition for the scholarship arrived, and I saw Mandy backstage looking super nervous.
Okay, we have time for one more. We have time for one more prediction. This time I'm not messing it up. I swear on Final Rush. I swear on Sonic. Idiot! Here's what's gonna happen. She's gonna be super nervous, and either Anastasia will just give her a pep talk and she'll do great. Well, that'll probably be what happens. Either way, Mandy is going to probably win, but I think they'll make an exception and give the scholarship to both people because they were so good. That is my prediction. If I'm slightly off, it's okay. I'm still proud of myself, but that's my prediction.
Looking super nervous. I don't think I can do this. You can and you will. Break a leg. Thanks. You too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not auditioning.
What?
I thought I should give you a fair shot.
Oh, because you think you're better than me and I have no chance against you?
No, because I think you'll beat my butt, and I'd rather not be humiliated.
No,
and You need this
goofball.
more than I do. I'll be cheering for you, though.
No!
Mandy gave an amazing performance that received a standing ovation, and she won the spot. I learned that showing kindness to a rival can turn a bitter battle into an unexpected friendship.
Why didn't, what? What's the point? What was the point? What was the point of pulling out? I mean, yeah, you felt bad for them, but like, I don't know. If we're talking, if I was writing this story, I would have them both win. I would have them both win and be friends. And then they release a duet together, blows up on Tickety Tockety, and they become
The duo.
called, Anna Mandy taking over the nation with their new single, What It Is to Be a Woman.
What it is to be a woman. Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful song. Let me check on them.
Hey, hi, Mr. Mouse. Good boy. Good boy, Mouse. Good boy, I love you. You're a good boy. It's okay, sillies. It's okay. You're okay, honeys. You are okay.
Did you guys hear that noise? Do you want to see what it is? This is a rat introduction. You are seeing some serious action right now. These two babies are terrified of the giant monster known as Mouse. Okay, Kuma, you gotta stop leaning against the cage so I can open it. He's leaning against the cage. They're so scared. They're so thrown off. Oh, these cuties. These absolute cuties. They're so shy. I'm just gonna hold the frame on Kuma because he looks adorable. I'm a big Kuma fan, guys. Honestly, hashtag Team Kuma. Let's go. All right, well, you guys are all weird, but I love you. Oh, and there's Andy Pants. Here's Charlie. I don't know what he's doing down here. Probably being a menace. And there's my Ralphie Dos Nachos. Okay, anyways, that was a fun one. I enjoyed it. My predictions were all wrong. I'm sorry, but I always have a good time watching MSA. And people, if you have not seen all the MSA videos, we have a big playlist that you need to check out. Here's MSA's channel. Also, make sure you are subscribed to them. And here's a video that YouTube thinks you will like. I will see you here or I will see you there. I love y'all. Thank you for watching my stuff. You are always appreciated. Peace.